Hey, Eli here. Today I have a real quick video talking about the old Sigma EF mount DG-HSM 1.4. It's a little plastic lens that we probably all bought years ago. I since sold mine off. I was down in California photographing a maternity session for a friend, and he's an old retired photographer, and he had it just sitting around. So I was like, hey, let me see how that works on my GFX, and it worked. It was minimal vignetting, it's sharp enough, and just, I feel like it was going to suit the day. And so I wanted to go after character and just kind of get some fun, moody shots for the day and something pretty. So I hung out with my friend for the day, him and his wife. We went, started out at his house in his living room for coffee, and then we went to lunch, went out for more coffee, and then we went towards the coast into like a little hidden forest and oak trees, and then ended up on the beach. So yeah, I just want to run through some images today and just show you. I'm going to make them available for you. It's about 20 images. I throughout the day I also used the 80 millimeter, the 35 millimeter 1.4, and the a little bit of 105 millimeter from Sigma. And so yeah, this thing just it held up great. It wasn't the sharpest lens, but if you stopped it down, it really sharpened up around 2.0. 1.4 is pretty dreamy. I even put the moment Cinebloom filter on there just to play with it, just to see if it would add a little extra character, which it did. But yeah, let's run through these images real quick. Just want to play a little audio for you on the focusing. It's a little clunky, a little chunky, and it's not as quick to acquire focus or as accurate as some of the other EF lenses I've used. But it's good enough. It got the job done. I wouldn't take this to like a commercial shoot or something for a magazine, but definitely I'm going to use it for families or just some engagements or even weddings. I think it suits that great because chasing character these days, not really just clinically sharp images. So yeah, let's go into the computer here, and I'm going to start out in narrative select just because these files are large, and I want to show you the sharpness first before I show you the edits and the character that you can get out of it. And again, these will be available for you. All right, let's jump into narrative. I love that this zoom feature is on the right, so we can just see the sharpness and the face. So here we are. I'm going to start out here and work our way through these images. And this one here, this one here is the 80 mil. So if we compare the 80 mil, you can kind of see a little bit. It's better if you download the files, then you'll see. But a little different perspective change, but also the 80 mil is it's a sharp lens. It's also 1.7, so there's that. Here we can see a little lens flare on his chest here, and a little lens flare here. I just wanted to see how it would handle that, and it did pretty good. Cup of coffee, and a little portrait. This was at, I think, 2.0 or 2.2. And this one here, I took the moment Cinebloom filter and actually held it in front of the lens for a little reflection, and still pretty sharp. And it was also able to acquire focus through that, which is nice. And just a image there. Another one there for you. And that is, I think that's the 35 mil, if I remember right. We'll get into the files and we'll check. And then there's the 105 mil versus the 50. Yeah, a lot sharper there. And this one they're moving. I used continuous. They're walking, and it caught them pretty decently. And this one here, we'll pull up later. Needed a little bit of editing, but you'll see later it wasn't the sharpest image, but I just love the way that it turned out. And then this one I'm holding the prism, and it was able to focus through the prism, which was great. And these are just beautiful. So we can see that sharpness there. These are 1.4. And there is a panoramic. All right, so let's get into Lightroom here. We'll just start at the end here, and we'll go backwards. So zooming in on these is a little rough, so I'm not going to do a lot of that. I'm going to let you download the files, but I'm just going to go over the vignetting. So if we go to develop, and we use the loop deck, and just turn that on and off. So we're turning it on. There's that vignetting. And I just love the way these edited. Oh, let's go back. And the profile is being removed. If I remember right, I had to go in and manually make a preset for the profile just because it didn't recognize the lens right away, but there is a profile for it. So something to consider. Let's see if we zoom in on this one. I think it was pretty sharp. We're at 1.4. Yeah, I mean, the image has been pushed pretty hard, as well as this one. When I did push the image, it did soften up. Yeah, you can see it got a little soft, but man, the character's there, and that's what I'm after with this lens. I think it's beautiful. And looking at this far away with the profile on and off, you can see that. And 50 mil. Those profiles on and off. Yeah, that one you didn't even notice it. That one there with the profile on, getting rid of that vignetting. You can see obviously there's, you know, some smearing out there a little bit, but you know, I keep my subjects in the middle and it's no problem. As much character as I can add. This one I think is a prism, and this is a panoramic. This file will be available too. This is 5 images and it's stitched together pretty good. I was impressed. And a portrait here at 2.0. Yeah, pretty dang sharp. I mean, I think that's awesome. And a cup of coffee. Again, that flaring you can see down here on the bottom. Then, yeah, these are just great. This was perfect for, you know, inside, capturing all the light that I can. This one's at 2.2. You can see that one sharpened up pretty good. Yeah, that looks great. Wow. Impressive. All right. A profile on and off on that image. So cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, this is a quick video, like I said. Free lens. You can't beat it. I looked up on eBay or Adorama. I found a used one on Adorama for $200. But I mean, you could probably find these things anywhere. You probably just have to go looking for it because I don't know that anyone's going to be listing really old lenses. But yeah, hopefully this is helpful. My full lineup right now is the 80 mil, the GF, the 35 mil from Canon, the version 2, the Sigma 105 millimeter, the 100 to 400, which I removed the baffle from, which helped a lot. But and then I have the 45 mil that I barely used. I think I'm going to use it today for a billboard shoot that I'm doing. That or the 80 because I need it extremely sharp, and yeah, I think that'll suit. But this kit's been fun. I'm loving it. Loving the GFX 102. Full review is being edited right now by my friend Mike Hyatt. I brought in a professional for that one, and so hopefully that'll be launching in the next few days before the end of the month of January 2023. So yeah, love this camera. It's been amazing. It is big. It's not really like a travel camera unless you're working, but if for fun, personal stuff, you know, I might take one lens and walk around with it. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you do like these videos, like it and subscribe because this is all on my own dime at the moment. Definitely just either renting or having to buy and sell if I don't like it. So yeah, a little bit of trial and error in a lot of these lenses. So have a good one and thanks for watching.